Okay, so now from the previous situation, we need to make a table and a graph to represent this. So let's start with a table here. Okay, so we'll make our table just like this. Remember what we had said previously. Instead of just using X and Y every single time, let's actually think about what these things are up here. So I think one of the things we had was minutes, so we'll make this one minutes. And then we have our total bill, which is in money. And I'm going to try to encourage you to always start your table at 0. And let's kind of work our way up and just do a few of these for the minutes. So if we start out at 0 minutes, you know from the previous problem that we have a flat fee that we have to pay. We have to pay $20. And after 1 minute then, you would pay the $20 and the 15 cents for the 1 minute. And then every minute that you talk, in addition to that, is another 15 cents. So our table would be going up, looks like by 15 cents every single minute. Okay? And we'll just go here to 5 minutes. So it looks like it'll end at about $20.75. Okay, so we've got our table that looks something like that there. Alright, so we had to make a table. And then the next thing that I asked you to do is to make a graph. So I don't see any negative numbers here, so I'm just going to do a first quadrant coordinate plane here. And that's not the one that I wanted here. So when I do this, I'll just do a first quadrant coordinate plane, just like this. Where obviously this side will be the minutes, since time is almost always the independent variable. And this side will be the money, the total bill. And with minutes I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to 5. And the money here doesn't start till 20, but it goes up. So it wouldn't make sense to go 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way up to 20. Instead I'm going to do something called a broken graph. And I'm going to skip a bunch of numbers here. So I'm going to skip a bunch and do a little jaggedy line like this. And I'm going to start at $20 right there. But I'm going to show that I skipped a bunch by kind of doing a little tear in the graph. And then since I'm going up by 15 cents every time, so I'm going to go up by here is just by 15 cents. So I'm going to do 20.15 and 20.30 and so on, 20.45. Now there's other ways you could do this, and you can keep going there. But I think that's what makes the most sense. And now I'm just going to plot these points. At 0, it's 20, so it's 0, 20 right on that line. After 1 minute, it's going to be 20.15. After 2 minutes, it's going to be 20.30. After 3 minutes, 20.45, and so forth. And hopefully you're plotting a pretty straight line here. Your line should be going up in this fashion like that. Okay? You can go further than this and make your graph match your table there and so forth, but that's the basic idea of what that question's asking for there.